We are now heading to Cape Otway Lighthouse. We're racing against the clock because they close at 5 o'clock. It's about 3:45, so we're trying to get there as soon as we can. We've pre-purchased our tickets online because it's a little bit cheaper, and Eric's driving a little fast so we can try to make it there before they close. This lighthouse is really unique because it's the oldest one in Australia, and during peak season it's known for having great views for whale watching. Cape Otway Lighthouse is the oldest lighthouse in Australia, so naturally we had to come visit. Although right now we're walking through a path and we're pretty sure we're lost, and they close in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the wrong way, so we're probably gonna have to turn back around. So hopefully we have enough time.
The lighthouse is supposed to close at 4:30, and we got here at 4 promptly, and it's already closed. We went on this path behind the restrooms, and it's a path where you can see a distant viewpoint of the lighthouse from afar, and then we came back and realized that's the wrong way to get there, and the entrance is completely closed. So I'm not sure
how to get my money back.
I'm not sure how to get our money back. We already paid before we came because it's cheaper, and no one's here.
Well, let's try this instead. How are you feeling right now, Amanda?
How do you think I'm feeling? I don't get to see my lighthouse, and they said they close at 4:30, but we got here before 4 and they've already closed down, so I feel some shiciness going on. I'm not very happy about it. We already paid for our tickets. Now on the way back, we have to come back all the way here, even though we're trying to just get to Melbourne. Into at your own risk. Sleepy Hollow could be filmed here.
So we were walking up to this lookout, and I had seen, or actually heard first, a drone. And so I looked up in the sky and saw that someone else had a Mavic Pro that they had put up in the air to try to get a view of the lighthouse. So went over to the lookout. They were just landing it. They weren't actually able to get that close because it's very windy. And I just said that it was way too windy to actually be able to get close enough to get a good film of it. So I was thinking about doing the same thing, but now I don't have to put it up. On the way here though, we saw some amazing, beautiful like hills with farms. So I think we're gonna go try to stop back by there. And also we had seen a big, huge koala on the way. So we're gonna try to stop at that too if we can find it. It's just really annoying that their website said that 4:30 was the last showing. We got here at 3:45 and they had already closed their doors. It's just such a letdown. In a country where you can see many beautiful things for free, we pay for something and then they shut down early. So now we're gonna have to try to make it back over here on the way back on our final day.
We're really disappointed that this didn't work because this is about 15 miles out of the way on its own private driveway. So it's going to be quite a journey to come back here. And we're not sure if we can get our tickets refunded. On the bright side, on the way here, we saw the biggest koala hanging from a limb, and there were a whole bunch of tourists that were taking pictures. So we're gonna go see if we can track it down, and that will make us happy. No luck finding the koala that we saw on the way to the lighthouse because we were pressed for time. We looked over, it was chubby, it was hanging from a low branch, super cute, and I could see his little face from the car, and we really wanted to spot him on the way back, but we just didn't see him, so we stopped at this lookout, and Eric's gonna put the drone up.
I don't know how Australian birds react to drones. In Asia, they really do not like them. It's pretty much like a dog fight up there. I'm like swooping and dodging birds, it's crazy. So they seem to not care about it, so that's a good thing.
Don't forget pictures, honey.
Yep. That is what I'm going to do first. After a very disappointing fail of trying to find that cute, fat koala, we are heading to another waterfall. We just had to drive probably about 30 to 45 minutes on very, very crappy dirt roads. Really, really bumpy, people swinging right around the corners. But we made it. We can hear them. They're really close. Amanda's running. And it's also getting pretty dark, and we don't want to go back on that road in the dark because that would be pretty unsafe. And right before we got up here, we had a small kangaroo jump in front of us. So the animal life is getting pretty active. Let's go. For some reason they put the observatory deck like a mile away from the waterfall, so I'm gonna hop the fence. On our quest to get closer to this waterfall, we had to jump off the observatory, climb over some fallen logs. Right now I am tiptoeing over some very wet rocks, but we're here. It's a really cool waterfall. It's got a lot of power behind it. I'd be careful with the lens because it's just pushing tons of water, and when the wind changes, it all just like floods a different area of this valley. So the waterfall is in this almost like a bowl. This was only about an hour from Apollo's Bay. If you are traveling the Great Ocean Road, take the time, come up here. The scenery was really beautiful. There's only one other group over here just taking some photos, probably for Instagram. But yeah, this is a really nice waterfall. What do you guys think? You've seen our other videos of waterfalls. Where do you think this ranks? Do you think it's one of the better ones? Think it's one of the worst? Let me know in the comments. The light is starting to fade. It's gonna get dark pretty soon, and we are in the middle of nowhere.
It's a 40-minute drive back to our hotel, so we better get going. See you around the world.
You guys have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.